Roughly 500 years, a pact between man, gnomes, and dwarves was created within a small town called Phandelver. This pact was known as the Fendelber Pact. The pact allowed all three races to share in mineral and precious metal rights of a cave known as Wave Echo Cave. The town and races nearby flourished with this agreement. The cave itself harnessed a power unlike any other, and spellcasters from various races were able to harness this power to create a great forge known as the Forge of Spells. This forge possessed the ability to craft magical items, and the town became more popular than ever. But with popularity comes trouble, and disaster struck the town of Phandelver and Wave Echo Cave. A group of furious orcs swept through the area, and evil mercenary wizards aided them in order to claim Wave Echo Cave. Much was lost, and none was gained. The area remained in ruin for centuries, uninhabited, except by those who wished to seek shelter amongst the ruins of Phandelver. History became rumor. Rumor became a legend, and a legend became a myth. Many sought to seek the lost cave known as Wave Echo Cave in hopes that the rumor was true. All have failed. But hope remains with an individual known as Gundren Rockseeker, a boisterous dwarf who believes he has found the cave. He has hired 3 unlikely adventurers to aid him in finding and reclaiming the cave in hopes of re-establishing the Fendelber Pact. Join me on the ethereal plane in the year 1491 as we follow these 3 individuals and witness, without intervening, their choices. We will be able to see if they are able to achieve what Gundren wishes, if they will fall in their endeavor, or will they have other means? Much like time, all we can do is watch. The choice remains theirs, and the future will be crafted based upon those choices. A long time ago, roughly 500...
Get that out.
Welcome everyone back to AUTOSAVE Before Entering. We are still doing the Lost Mines of Phandelver. This is episode 9. First, I'd like to introduce our characters. We have Hordal, the Dwarven
Hi.
Barbarian.
Hello there.
We have the Watcher, the Druid Cleric.
Good night.
And we have Arthas, who, if you've been looking at my nice little side thing, you probably already know. But I don't have to say mysterious human anymore. I can finally say our changeling sorcerer.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey,
Hey,
buddy.
Needless to say, we last left off The party dispatched the creature that was invading their minds within this lovely Cragmaw hideout. Cragmaw, wow, Redbrand hideout. I'm trying to improv even though I have it written. I should just stick to the script. They discovered a library with an alchemy set and confronted an individual known as Glasstaff. Glasstaff attempted to persuade our adventurers to join him and question the Lord's Alliance motive. Glasstaff also told the party that Gundren is being held by the Cragmaw Tribe, and he knows where they are keeping him. The adventurers engaged in combat and killed the Glasstaff. Arthas revealed that he is a changeling and received some mixed reviews. I think it's safe to say from the party. Right now, he is currently impersonating Glasstaff and convinced the Redbrands to sober up. Why? In case they get raided. While searching the rest of the hideout, they were confronted by a bugbear. I love it. It's like a deception persuasion check, even though you're telling the truth. And hang on, let me play our lovely music. Here we go. Make sure that's on. Sorry, guys. I haven't had all my coffee today. But we are up and running. You had one bugbear come in holding the guard. And I believed he said something in the realms of this.
Glasstaff, where'd you get these guys? We need to talk. Someone has killed the Northic.
Get these guys down from the town. You knew that. You want to talk? There's a table right here. You want to sit at the table with me and have a chat? You're the one that wants to talk.
Well, half your men appear to be drunk. The other half are going to the front. Who is with you?
These are the new recruits. And I kind of put my arm up and show Hordal and Watcher. Like, just recruited them the other day. They are not drunk, and they are dependable.
The bugbear shoves George over towards the side. He's like, ah! Bugbear stands up and looks.
Turns. Vosk.
You see another bugbear come down, followed by a third.
As they're walking in, Arthas kind of standing in front of Hordal kind of kicks him a little bit and like nudges him like oh shit, this is more people.
Yeah, Hordal's gonna try to squeeze by Arthas and stand next to him.
Yep. Where would you like to go? Perfect.
Yep, right there.
And you notice that this one bugbear that was talking to you, Bugbear 1, has turned to the side. And you notice a bigger bugbear has come in. Definitely a bugbear that has seen battle. And you see that he's wearing an eye patch, and it has these weird, like, almost semi-precious stones that are, like, sewed crudely into the eye patch to make it a little bit more decorative. And this bugbear steps up. You can tell that the other ones look at him differently. He says,
Glasstaff, what are you doing with the dwarf?
Trying to find him. He ran away. Like these damn drunk guys let him get out. That's why I'm trying to find some new recruits.
just so you heard, he said, "What are you doing with the dwarf?" I just wanted to make sure that you heard that correctly.
Yeah.
And you say you're trying to find him?
Yeah. assuming he's talking about Gundren.
Okay.
What do you mean you're trying to find him? He's right there. Didn't the Black Spider tell you? What are you doing?
Are you talking about this guy? This dwarf right here? He's just hanging out with us. He's a new recruit.
New recruit. The Black Spider wants him.
Well, I wanted him too. I wanted him on my team. Look at the other guy you just threw over there, George. Look at that guy. You want to be protected by him, or do you want to be protected by someone with actual weapons? Pointing at Hordal.
Hordal grabs Celeste and holds it with 2 hands. Aye, who better to find a dwarf than a dwarf? Who better to find a mine than a dwarf?
There's something fishy going on here. You need to remember who you work for, Glasstaff. You take your orders from the Black Spider, and the Black Spider has requested the 3 of these. You seem to be...
The 3 of who? There's only me, him, and the guy behind me? Us 3? There's only 2 guys with me.
That they travel with.
What other one? There's only 2 here. Who are you talking about?
Roll a deception check. Not with advantage, just a regular roll.
Ah, this is gonna be good. 23.
23.
Ooh.
I got some deception.
You notice he kind of looks at the other bugbears, and the other bugbears are also like...
Do you not remember what the Black Spider told you? Black Spider sent us here, and you sit here and don't utilize us to terrorize the town of Phandelver. We were told, much like you, to get the 3 individuals. The ones named Hordal, Arthas, and the Watcher.
Well, I got this guy right here. I don't think his name's Hordal though. When I recruited him, you know, we had a long conversation in the tavern. His name's Fred. This isn't Hordal.
Are you kidding me? The Black Spider said the one with the helmet made of antlers.
I think
Last
this is
I
the
checked,
only helmet in the world that looks
that's
like
him.
this.
I took it from him
Alright.
after I killed him with my bare hands.
Roll
You got those.
Roll a deception Hordal with advantage. This is interesting.
Yep. I'm definitely gonna need advantage.
I called you Fred, right?
Yeah. That's
Gotta make sure I write that down.
that's a 10.
Watcher, as you're doing this, as they're going through this, you see an individual, you hear these weird footsteps. It's almost like in like a drag every once in a while. It sounds like a hand is like hitting a wall. And you see a Redbrand come stumbling. He sits there. You can see him. He like stops at the top of the stairs. He's like, I got this. And starts coming down. And he's like, sir. And he looks at you, Watcher, and he's like, I saw you in the room. Where's Glasstaff?
He's in here talking to the bugbears. Unless you want to talk to him too, you might want to stay out here. Maybe wait up there till them come out.
Well, I mean, he kind of scolded me last time. At least us. But the guards at the front, they're dead. And he's saying it pretty loud. So Arthas and Hordal, you
Did
hear
you-
this.
Did you look outside? Did you go see if they ran out? They're not in here with us.
Well, the other two,
Outside. Go outside.
they ended up going outside. I was told to come here and let you know. Roll a persuasion
Go
check.
here. Go look for them.
Roll a persuasion check.
Get up and ready for this. That's a 12.
Well, it's a good
Minus 1 persuasion.
It's a
Didn't know
good.
that.
It's a good thing that they are drunk. I mean, I'm assuming if the dwarf is his right hand man, that you must be his left hand man. I'm on it. And you can see he turns around and he's like, "Whew, compose," and climbs up the stairway and just runs off. And you can see that the other bugbears kind of step up. You hear in the back. You hear in the background too. You hear George. You can see him. He's like,
George, come on. We got company. God, sorry about that.
and
This is
Watcher.
why I
You
need- I
see
needed-
the individual stumble away.
This is why I needed new people around me. These guys just get drunk all the time. I told them, like, it's not professional anymore. It's getting out of hand.
Fools. Reckless fools. Boss, you want me to go? Want me to go check it out?
Huh?
Want me to go check it out?
George, you want to go check out his throw up?
No, the other one, you heard him. Guards
Oh,
are
no.
down.
No. That's okay. That's okay. This is more important right here. I point at the bugbear. Did he
It could
say
be-
his name? I'm sorry. Did he say, Brent? Did he say his name? Mosk. I know you've been labeled like that. Did he say that?
The other bugbear 1, told
him that.
Mosk to come in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. So
And you
yeah, this is
notice
more
that-
important here, Mosk.
You hear one of Bugbear 1 kind of leans into Mosk, and Mosk and now he like folds his arms. Seeing the dwarf take out his morning star, he seems to be staring right at you, Glasstaff. And the Bugbear 1 leans in and says something to him.
To Mosk? The bugbear one says something to Mosk? Okay.
Make a perception check.
Oh, another good roll. Perception. Where's perception? 19.
19. All of you can make a perception. This is going to be to see who hears.
Can I use my passive perception?
If you would like, but this, you're a little bit... actually, yeah, for a Watcher, it would probably be your passive perception since you're in the back.
I also got a 19.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Something I didn't realize is that bugbears are really good with stealth.
Ooh, interesting.
Apparently, they have a
They're
plus...
so big, though.
They have a +6. It's probably because of their normal tactics, which are ambush tactics. But I didn't tell you that it's a +6. We're just gonna...
Yeah.
It's
Ooh,
meta.
I was just shocked. I was like, whoa. So, like, Bugbear 1 leans in. On Mosk, you can just see... He just turns to Bugbear 1 and cocks his furry little head and just gives a little nod. Turns and looks at Bugbear number 2, and Bugbear number 2 gives him a nod. And he just turns and smiles at you, Glasstaff, and says...
Well, perhaps we should take them in to the Black Spider nonetheless and see what the Black Spider will give us.
Taking what, man? My two guys right here?
Roll initiative.
Motherfucker.
one
He didn't even
coming.
answer me.
Nope.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
I have gone 17, 18, 20 so far.
That's
So
awesome.
it's just downhill now.
All right, so we have Arthas's roll.
11.
11, okay. Watcher.
16 total.
Wow, okay. Give me a second here. 11 for Hordal.
Yep.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, it's not bad. Not bad. Okay. We have Arthas. You are up. Watcher, you are next.
So I'm up right now.
Yeah, and you can see they're all like... "Roo." As this mosque literally just let out this huge, like...
All right. Fuck it. This sucks. All right. And I just continuing to be Glasstaff because it takes an action to change. I am going to just wait. I'm gonna check one thing. Let's see how many sorcery points I have.
If I remember correctly, I think it's 1 because you use 2 sorcery points to do
Yeah,
the quicken spell.
Yep. So, what I am going to do is cast a level 1 chromatic orb and spend 1 sorcery point and twin it.
Okay.
So I just go, fuck it, and I just take the staff that I'm holding of his in one hand, and I take my crystal out, and I'm just like, and I just cast chromatic orb.
Okay.
So let's see. So to hit, that is another 17 plus 6, 23 to hit.
Who are you?
I'll do the first one at Mox.
Okay. Okay, Moss.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So D8. So 3. I'll tell you what the total is for the first one.
Yep.
Because I got to roll again for hit for the second one, even though because it's twin.
Correct. And
Right,
let me
okay,
know what type, because remember, chromatic orb you can choose.
It's going to be fire.
It's a theme.
Surprise,
Oh,
surprise, surprise.
Wait until the next level up. I'm expanding my boundaries.
Well, I'm saying.
Wow, those are some good rolls.
All right, what do we got?
So that is when I'm doing math.
Math. No one likes it.
22 damage to Mosk. 8 and 6.
22 points of damage. Fire. Holy crap. Alright. Yeah, math here. Alright. You see Mosk, literally, as you throw this first one, as he roared at you, gets hit with the first chromatic orb of fire.
All right, so I am rolling second. Question: can I attack him again?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna go after him again.
Alright.
Another 18 plus 6.
A dice.
So that
a
is
dice.
24 to hit.
24 is a hit. Jeez.
And these ones aren't as high. Well, so that is 18 damage.
18 points of damage.
Yeah.
How would you like
Fire.
to do this?
Woo!
I just shoot it out of the second one. So I shoot the first one and hit him. And he's like, "Whoa," and I'm like, you know what? Have another serving. And I shoot it. And we could have talked it out and be friends.
And gets blasted by the second fire chromatic orb and goes flying back. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sorry.
And as I'm doing that, I lean to Hordal and go, "You're up, buddy."
So end of turn.
Yeah, it's end of turn. I'll stay where I am.
Watcher, your turn.
Well, that completely just changes my strategy here. Yeah, okay. Watcher's gonna try to squeeze past Arthas into the room.
Yep, it's friendly. It's friendly, so you can pass through.
Yeah.
And I'm not
He's gonna try to, like, get in front of him a little bit to try to bring his shield around.
Yep, so 5, 10, right there. Smart move. As we learn, magic
And then
users
he's
are
going
squishy.
to... then he's gonna use a guiding bolt charge on one of the bugbears. DM's choice.
It's your call. It's never my call. It's your call.
I was trying to buy time so I could look up my spell instructions. Let's go with number 2.
Number 2, okay. And are you using a spell charge from your proficiency level, or are you using an actual spell slot level?
I'm using a charge from my star map.
Okay, gotcha.
The second charge I've got.
Correct.
Out of both at this point. Okay, I gotta roll. Ooh, that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
Nice.
Jeez.
Noise.
Not the best damage. 13 damage.
13 damage. And which one did we decide?
Number 2.
Number 2, okay. Sorry. Yep, you did say that.
Number 2.
And now, number 2, go ahead, describe what your guiding bolt looks like.
So we talked about this. It's actually like a shooting star from the star map that just kind of streaks out with a little like contrail behind it and just plunks him right in the chest. And as it hits him, it just kind of washes him in light, and all of a sudden he starts to just glow like Watcher does when he's in the starry form. But now it's glowing around somebody else.
Takes the hit. Next attack on him has advantage. That's why he's in purple. Okay, Watcher, that is your action.
I don't think I'm going to take a bonus action, but I'm going to ask a quick question. So my starry form, I think, lasts an hour. It lasts like shape change. So I think it's still been like.
Oh
half
yeah,
an hour
so
since
you.
we fought Glasstaff.
Yep. So you will still have
Okay.
the chalice formation.
Yeah, so I'm still like glowing.
Yep.
Walking glowing robot man. I'm not going to do anything with my bonus action since that's already on.
I would recommend you always do something with your bonus action. Whether if you're gonna stay there, just a caveat for action economy. You should always do something. Actually, though, never mind, because I am thinking of. I'm thinking of sorry, too many rogues.
Scratch
Too
that.
many monks. Scratch that. Because I'm like, just take the disengage as your bonus action. Yeah, that is my fault. I'm sorry. I confused you. My fault.
End of turn, thanks.
Sorry. I've been listening to too many games. Well, so Mosk's turn, and he just goes. Okay.
That's right. That's right.
Hordal. You guys are
Nice.
doing pretty good here.
Alright, bonus action first. Rage!
Ooh, go to the chart.
Oh yeah. Alright, roll for what rage I get. Ooh. New one. Alright, so I rolled a 4. So, magic infuses one weapon of my choice that I am holding. Definitely going to be Celeste. Until
many
your
to
rage
choose from.
ends, right? Until your rage ends, the weapon's damage type changes to force. It gets the light and thrown properties with the normal range of 20 feet and long range of 60. If it leaves my hand, it reappears in my hand at the end of the turn.
That's pretty cool.
So I got basically Thor's hammer.
It's like
Essentially.
Majorn.
Yeah, Mjolnir or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mjolnir,
If only you-
that's it.
If only you were carrying like a great sword.
Just
throwing
something
it
with a
around the
larger
room.
damage dice. Yeah. All right.
What does it look like, and how does Hordal react?
So Hordal rages and just kind of like rah, and then looks and is kind of confused. Celeste has this like glowing, it's like different greens and purples, very like fayish, and it's just like glowing strange. And he's like, he throws it up in the air real quick, and it pops back into his hand. He's like, ah, and just throws it at number 2.
Throwing it at number 2. Okay,
Yep.
it does have advantage with this attack.
Mm-hmm.
And you can still use your strength for it.
16 to hit.
16 is the armor class. You hit.
Yes. I love that roll. Thank you, Brent.
You're welcome.
Would you say that would be the versatile one or just the regular damage
Unfortunately,
dice?
it's got to be regular, I think.
That's fair.
Yeah. You can only do versatile if you go like
2
that.
hands.
Yeah.
Got
and
it.
I know you
Alright.
could do this, but we're not going to play that.
Ooh, not bad. 6 plus 3 plus 2 for rage, so that's 11.
11. Oh. Your Morning Star literally goes flying in the air after this Bugbear gets hit. He just looks up and goes,
And then Hordal will use his movement and go stand right next to number 2
okay.
and just cock his hands back like he's about to swing. And at the end of his turn, Celeste just appears.
And you can see in his face, he's got these eyes like, okay. Here we go. Bugbear number 1 lets out a roar and comes charging towards you, Hordal, as you step forward. He takes a swing at you. And this is gonna be an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And you notice this Morning Star comes flying across, and you can almost see his muscles like pulsate as he's got this weird sense of energy and force that is coming into this blow. So 8 points of damage. You are raging, so
Yep, so 4.
yep.
Nice.
All right.
Hordal shrugs at him. Ah!
Bugbear number 2 sees that and he's like,
My turn.
and Bugbear number 2, seeing your Morning Star come and look over at 1, decides to lift his up and come down at you. Ooh, my dice are hot right now. I just lost it. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's super hit.
Yeah. 12 points of damage.
Half the 6 because of rage.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright.
Hordal shrugs at him too. Ah!
You notice in the back, Redbrand number 4 just looks and he's like, you can see that he pierces his Glasstaff. What do I do?
Fight them! Fight them!
Takes out his short sword and takes a swing at Bugbear number 2.
And he'll have advantage
And
because of flanking.
And he has
But he
disadvantage.
has disadvantage because he's hammered.
Which, believe it or not, you see him. This is the funniest thing because I rolled a 1. He just goes with the short sword to swing and just completely misses. You see that he trips over his own feet, right? And on that, you can see 1 foot hits the vomit and just like whoop, right out from him. He falls prone. face down, and all you hear is just this. Ugh.
I said fight them.
He is
Fight
prone
yourself.
on the ground.
Useless people. This team sucks.
Okay, Arthas, you are up.
Okay, I'll attack number 1.
Number 1.
And I'll go. So you saw Moss had some fire fun. Let's have some fire fun with you. And I shoot a fireball.
Okay.
Another 18.
18 is a hit.
24 because I get a
total.
plus
Yep.
6.
Yep.
And my
Man, rolling
D10.
that beautiful bean footage.
He's high tech.
7 damage.
7 points of damage. On.
And I am going to stay where I am.
Oh, come on. I need to hear it.
Oh, pew pew! Sorry.
Fireball comes
I
flying
haven't
into
shot it in a
him
while.
and hits him. So staying right there.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
stay
hi.
behind Watcher.
Watcher.
I need to hear it.
Is number 1 within like 5 feet of C?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Like my options. Screw it. He is. All of a sudden, you see Watcher just look, and his eyes are going to turn black, and he is going to command these 2 bugbears to sleep. Both of them.
So you have the command
So I'm
spell?
casting command. Yeah, I'm upcasting command at level 2.
Okay. And you are telling them to sleep. For hire, you can affect 1 additional creature for each slot. Okay. So they must make, what is it, a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And the command is sleep.
Yeah.
Alright, what's the spell DC, Watcher?
It is a wisdom 13.
Okay. Okay. You do not know if it's taken hold yet, because it isn't their turn yet.
Okay.
It's the tricky thing with this spell. Sometimes it can kind of backfire a little bit on you, but it's still a really good spell.
Okay.
Aye.
In that case, Watcher will say, "What? Yeah, that'll be the end of his turn." But he'll just say, "Focus on 1 at a time. One of them may sleep."
Ooh, the conundrum. Wardall, you hear those words. What do you do?
All right. As Hordall rears back to take a 2-handed swing on number 2,
Kill George!
he goes, "Keep 1 alive! We need answers!" And then just smashes down with 2 hands, reckless, on number 2.
On number 2.
Bugbear number 2. Yep.
Okay.
Man, rolling low tonight, but that one will hit. 17.
17 is a hit.
Yeah. All right, reckless. 2-handed. Yeah. All right, so 4 plus 3, 7 plus 2 for rage is 9.
9 points of damage. Alright. Wardall, how would you like to do this?
Oh yeah, that just a 2-handed swing down, and just cranium. Well, probably be chest because bugbears are pretty tall,
Bugbears
right?
are pretty tall, yep.
Yeah, so just right into the center of the chest. So he falls down. The ideal path would be right on top of George.
Okay, and as you do that, you can see that his demeanor, right before you hit, his demeanor kind of changed. And it's almost like he let out a little bit of a yawn as your morning star slams right into him. And he just plummets down to the ground with the force damage. Boom.
And then Horror's gonna turn to one and just scream at him. And that's my turn.
Alright, Bugbear number 1 returns the scream. Watcher, you got one of them. Unfortunately, Ordal took him out.
Not the right one.
It was close. It was really close. He rolled I think it was a 14, because as soon as you said 13, I'm like, that's one above. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, buddy. You almost had both of them. Alright, he takes a swing at you, Hordal, and this is actually with advantage, because you did reckless,
With
correct?
advantage. Yep.
Okay. Wow. I rolled a 1 and a 19. So that's a 23 to hit.
That super hits.
I am sorry, my man.
Don't apologize.
That's
Enjoy your reckless.
That's 11 points of damage to you, piercing damage. I always want to say bludgeoning, but it isn't. So we have
Half
that.
to 5.
So it goes to to 5. So we always do the half, and then for the players we round down.
Wait.
All right, and you can see that he looks a little bit worried.
Hordal shrugs at him again. Ah!
And he actually goes to run away. Give me a
Take my
second
attack of
here.
opportunity if I can.
Yes, you may. Watcher, you can go attack of opportunity first if you would like. I love the
Sure, Walker
contemplation.
will swing it. Well, he doesn't have a weapon, so Walker will swing the shield. Trying to just clock him with it, I guess.
Okay.
So, unarmed strike, but for flavor, it'll be the shield.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Oh, you.
It's more like an improvised weapon. You can, I think you have a staff if you want to use the staff. Right?
Well, I have a spear, but he wasn't holding it, right? He
Oh,
has a
that's
spear on his
okay.
back.
It's considered a free action if you want to pull the spear and go. Sheathen, unsheathen. Oh, did you
He
roll
goes
bad?
with the spear and isn't able. Yeah, he goes with the spear and isn't able to get it around.
All right. You miss the attack of opportunity as you see him come out of your range. Hordal.
Oh, that's better. That's a 19 to hit.
19 is a hit.
Yeah. Am I allowed to do versatile on a? I could, right?
Did you swing with 2 hands last time?
Yeah, I did.
Yep. Then it would still be 2 hands. So whatever
Cool.
you swing for your turn is going to be what you use again. So if you only
Okay.
had 1 hand, you can only use 1 hand.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, spinning. Oh, so dramatic. Just spinning for so long, and I landed on a 1. So 1 plus 3 plus 2. So 6.
6 points of damage. Oh. As your thing hits him right in the shoulder, you can see that he still continues to move. So that's 5, 10, and...
Stop him, George! Stop him,
George!
This is like super disadvantage.
Trip him!
Yeah.
What about
No.
the puke spill? Is he gonna slip on the
You
puke?
see George, he's like, yes, sir. Just like hits the ground again. And he, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and ends up coming around the corner there. And you just see, he just looks up at you and he's like, I tried.
Try harder.
Okay, Arthas.
Yep, that's it.
All right. So he's right there, like that bottom of the stairs right there.
Yeah, all you see is he went around the corner.
So I have 30 feet of movement, which can get me
Correct.
15, 20 to like right here, right?
So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep.
Is that far enough to look around the corner?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do I see him?
Yep, you can see his furriness going right up. Because it's within that realm, I'm still going to call it 5 feet. So if you would like to do something, you can.
So as I start running past Watcher and everyone, I go, Watcher, I like your idea. And I keep running, and as I'm running, I pull out my scroll of charm person that I just got.
Okay.
And as I get to that area, I cast it on him.
Okay.
I'm just running, like, trying to read it and like, figuring out where I'm going. Because it's a new spell for me.
Yeah. And as you read the words off of this lovely scroll, you can notice that like all of them start to like fly up as you're reading them and coming like off the scroll as you go. And you've heard of stuff like this before, and you know what it does. And as soon as you finish, all the blue like stuff that flew off the letters just kind of formulate and fly out towards him. Okay. Do you actually have this?
Yeah, I got it up in front of me if you want me to read it.
Okay, please do.
You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it, so no advantage. If it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do any harmful to it.
Well, technically, he does get advantage,
He would get
because
advantage.
you guys have already engaged in fighting him.
Oh, okay. It says the charm creature regards you as friendly acquaintances. When the spell ends, the creature knows you're charmed by him.
Yeah. Okay.
By you.
So the spell DC is yours. What does he have to?
My spell DC is.
I got an
14.
18. Yeah, I got an 18 on one of them.
Damn it.
Yeah, sorry. I got one die that's rolling really high, guys. I'm sorry. One die is rolling really, really low, though. So.
I've been rolling high too, so.
All right. So the words
see
come
that
out.
happen. I just go fuck it, and I just throw the scroll.
Okay. Try to get him with a paper cut. I love it. Okay. End of turn, Arthas.
I yelled back, it didn't work.
All right, Watcher.
Watcher's gonna take off, metal feet clomping as well, and he's gonna try command again.
All right, which way here,
He's
Watcher?
gonna use all his movement to get. He's gonna use his movement to get visual on him. So that
20, 25. Yeah, you can definitely go 30. So you are one more in front. Okay.
Yeah.
And so command, he spell DC 14. And what do you say to him?
DC's 13, and this time it's going to be surrender.
Surrender. Okay. So you just look at him and say surrender. Okay. Hordal.
Alright. Hordal is going to use all of his movement. There's 25 feet.
So we're going to take off your reckless here.
Yeah.
All right, 25. So 5, 10, 15, 20. You guys are like jammed all in this area.
We'll all be right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Killzone. Is he within reach?
He is.
Okay, good. Hordal's going to reckless attack, one-handed with Celeste, and the other one will be hand axe.
Okay.
So my attack action will be with Celeste, and then my bonus action will be with a hand axe.
And you're going reckless, right?
Yep. And I'd like to
Okay.
do non-lethal if it does kill him.
Okay.
All right, so Celeste first. That's a 16 to hit with Celeste.
16 to hit.
Yep.
Alright, that is a hit.
All right, so Celeste is D8 plus 3. So 4 plus 3 plus 2. 9.
9 points
Piercing.
of damage. Okay. Still up.
And then the hand axe comes across. Ooh, yeah. That's an 18 to hit.
18 to hit, that's a hit.
Nice. Or do you add? You still add to your proficiency now, right? Or my strength
You
score?
add, yeah. But what
Yeah.
you don't do is add your strength score to the
to the damage.
Yep.
All right, so now it's just the D6 for the hand axe.
But you do get to add your rage.
And I get my rage, yeah.
Mhm.
1 plus 2 is 3.
3. All right.
Don't know if it's enough.
Resilient Bugbear.
Ah,
All right. But, which is funny too, because I don't think command gets taken away if they get hit.
I
they
thought
just
it
have to
did.
follow the instruction. It's not a
No,
charm.
yeah, it's not a
Because
charm.
it doesn't start until their turn.
Yeah.
So after you hit him, you see
My charm
Bugbear.
person would have gone away.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bugbear.
Yeah.
Once again, relatively new. Sometimes I miss these spells up a little bit.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Be fair to
Bugbear
yourself.
1 turns around, drops his morning star, and you hear it clink on the ground, and you hear him.
I surrender.
Haha, good job, Watcher.
Restrain him.
Assuming we're out of combat, I'm grabbing his morning star immediately.
Well, not quite. I just need to know. This is only one action, so 6 seconds. So I need collectively to know what you guys wish to do.
Tie him up.
Just need to check my
Yep.
inventory, but yeah, Watcher would start tying him up. 'Cause That was
Okay.
his plan with the so.
Arthas just is like this. You did it!
So you bust out a rope and like start tying him up, and you notice he just kind of sits there and like you start tying the rope on him. Yeah, that's fine. Anything else? So Hordal, you're grabbing the weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the morning star away.
Okay.
Sling it out of my back.
Okay.
Arthas shells back down the hall. George, clean up that puke.
Yes, sir. Pukes again. Yeah, there's lots of puke. All right.
You guys want to bring him back into the other room and go to that table?
Good
We
talk
need to
right
have
here.
a conversation.
We should probably
Watcher, you were saying something?
keep searching for any other folks in the rooms around here. So we don't get interrupted.
Hi, is that a door?
Assuming we ran by a door. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
That's
door
door,
right there.
Yeah.
But what we will do right here, I know it's suspenseful. We have one Bugbear. We will take a quick break here, and we will come back, a quick bathroom break for those, and we'll be fast on this. Hi, so thank you so much for those that have tuned in already. Hold tight, because we will be right back.
Do it.
I don't think zip ties were invented, but
Need an artificer.
Education.
you notice too that this bugbear is like, yeah, oh, oh.
What?
And just looks at you, and you can see that he's trying to like break the rope.
Ordal, make sure he doesn't break out.
Can I grapple him?
Yes, you can.
Ooh.
All right.
Bear hug.
See, I think I have advantage because I'm raging. 'Cause grapple's a strength check.
You technically wouldn't be raging at this point. Now that I think about, because you didn't get
Raging's
attacked.
a full minute. I did attack him.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but then on his
Oh,
turn,
but the tie. Yeah,
and then you
the
tied the
tying.
rope.
Okay, that's
so
that's fair.
I would hate to say it. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'll just
It's
roll
o-
straight strength.
It's always attack or be attacked.
Got it.
And no, a friend slapping you doesn't count.
I was like, if I bonk him on the back of the head.
All right, fine. Just regular strength check, or
yeah.
you want to do like athletics?
No, yeah, athletics. It's always athletics to grapple, and then they have
Cool.
the ability to use athletics or acrobatics to get out.
All right, cool.
Technically,
He is
it's
tied.
Tied, yeah. I'm gonna give you advantage on it.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Thank you,
Yep.
sir.
You're welcome.
Ooh, that's better. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, here we go. Strength or... Alright, well, believe it or not, he doesn't have high bonuses on those ones. Strength 16. Okay. You notice, too, because his arms are tied, he tries to rely on his nimbleness, which, believe it or not, is a higher... Oh, wait, no, I read that wrong. They're both the same. So he tries to block you, but you grab him. He's just like sitting there.
Yeah, a dwarf hugging me.
It squeezed him a little bit too hard, so he's like, ugh!
Yeah. He is effectively grappled, and he just looks at you.
Fine. What do you want?
Why did you attack us?
Are you guys having this conversation here?
You guys wanted to. Unless Hordo, Walter, you want to go somewhere else?
Watcher's gonna peek in the door next to them to see what's going on in there.
Okay. Watcher, as you open that door, right, what you notice is... This is actually kind
Here
of
we go.
interesting.
Hordo,
no.
cover his mouth.
It's actually not as bad as you think it is.
Oh, okay.
Because of what you guys did earlier, you drew a lot of attention actually away. Which was really good. I must be missing a piece of paper. Oh, no, it's down here. I apologize.
Treasure room. It's gotta be the treasure room, right?
Oh, yeah, totally treasure room. What you see is what appears to be some sort of barracks, and you notice there's a lot of fur that's like scattered around, right? What you assume is probably where the bugbears were living on these beds, and this is where the bugbears stayed. However, you do see a familiar little creature in the corner over by this bed. And it seems odd. What you notice, it is a goblin, but its eye is like bruised, black, swollen. And he's on the bottom, holding his legs, and he's like,
I'm assuming
Watcher will
Walter's
go up and ask if he's okay.
you approach, and as you approach, he looks up at you and he goes, "Oh no, please don't hurt me."
I will not hurt you. What is your name?
My name is Droop.
Group? My name is Watcher. Would you like to leave this place?
Only if the bugbears are gone. They don't treat Droop nice. Droop's never treated nice.
We have dispatched most of the bugbears, and the only remaining one is tied up, and my friend Ordal is hugging him right now so that he doesn't do anything foolish.
Bugbears don't hug. They're cruel.
Ordal squeezes him hard.
Arthas comes into the room and pokes his head in and see what's going on.
Yeah, and you see all that.
Oh, okay.
Group, are you hungry? Would you like some food?
How can Group trust you?
Group, were these bugbears abusing you in here?
Bugbears abuse everybody.
Not us. Come here. Want to punch him in the face?
Roll a persuasion check.
Ordal is questioning the bugbear while they're in the other room.
And what are you? I'll let this roll and then I'll kick to you, Ordal.
Yeah.
22.
22. Droop don't want to see the bugbear. I'm afraid if he punches Bugbear, Bugbear's gonna kill Droop. Alright, Ordal.
I'm one of Ordal's squeezes. He goes, "Where's Gundren?"
Intimidation check. You can use strength.
Oh yeah. Get out of there. Alright, so intimidation. Yeah, definitely strength.
Oh yeah.
18.
18. Wow. DC was 15.
Woo.
The other dwarf is at Cragmaw Castle.
Where's the castle?
The castle is to the north. Although I'd be careful going there.
Why?
Because there's more of my kind.
You're funny.
You're not so tough.
Well, perhaps not to you, but there are only 3 of us.
And look how easy it was for us.
Who's the black spider?
You don't know, do you?
That's why I'm asking.
I fear the black spider more than I fear you.
You must not care for your life then.
When it comes to the spider, the black spider can do things beyond life. Death does not stop the spider. If you kill me now, it would be far better than what she can do to me.
Then maybe we send you back as a present. I'm sure they'll take kindly to your failure.
You must find the black spider first. And her web is deep.
You must know where she is. You and that other guy in there wanted to bring us to him. Her. It.
I would never bring you to the black spider.
And why did the other guy say you would?
I bring you as a prisoner, but I will not welcome you there to attack. Yeah. No. But, yeah. You notice.
You notice. Passive perception real fast on everyone, although I'm pretty sure you guys aren't going to come close to this one.
14.
14. 15? Okay, yeah.
11.
Well, Watcher
Actually,
coming up.
Watcher, you wouldn't, and Arthas, technically, you wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Hordal, you see as he's talking, and you can tell, it's almost like his face starts to swell, and he's having trouble talking, right? And then there's like this weird foam coming from his mouth.
No.
Yeah.
Hordal releases the grapple and starts shaking him. No, you son of a bitch! No!
And he falls. You can tell that his body just goes lifeless. And he falls. And what you see on his arm, it's almost like pulsating. There is a bite that is in his arm. And black stuff is just pouring out of it.
Hordal sees that, or we all see that?
Just Hordal.
Shit! Hordal
You-
grabs
you-
Celeste in one hand and the other Morningstar in the other and just is looking around furiously.
Make a perception check for me.
$16 total.
16, sorry. Super high stealth scores.
Yeah, I figured.
You could probably imagine what occurred. Arthas, you see Hordal throw the bugbear. And
What are you doing?
As you gaze, you can see that the bugbear is like continuing to swell, and its tongue is like.
I didn't
Did you
do
pop
it.
his neck? You don't know your
You
own
think-
strength.
Blood comes out when you pop a neck, not foam.
What happened?
I don't know. I was getting answers. I was pushing, he was loosening up. And then he just foamed
Got too
and
loose?
convulsed, and I wouldn't call that loose. And Hordal kicks the body a little bit. It's like stiff.
Well, that's just great. Did you get any information out of him?
Yeah.
Well,
What's
that's
going
good.
on in there?
There's a little goblin dude. He's scared. Watcher's taking care of it.
Like, he's dead?
No, he's like scared in the corner. The bugbears used to beat him up. I think he thinks it's like an animal. He's treating him like one of those he does with the animals.
Softy.
He's trying to feed it.
Well, I'm pissed. And Hordal runs into the other room and just starts beating on George. Just Celeste, other Morningstar. Celeste, other
Just
Morningstar.
take it, George. Just take it.
Yeah. What is your intention with George?
I'm killing him.
Okay, we will just go ahead and say how you're doing this. As poor George
Yeah.
is like trying to clean up. You can tell that he's like using some of his clothes to like mop up the puke and just looks up at you.
You were a terrible guard. Goodbye.
George is dead. Okay.
What a eulogy. Oh, brutal.
Poor George. Watcher.
Yeah, so I think all this time Watcher's spending with the group trying to like offer him one of his rations and like talk to him and try to like gain his trust.
Okay. Yes, Troop reaches out. Thank you, Watcher.
I just walks back into the room with Hordal.
It just starts like mowing down. Did you kill the bugbears?
Most of them, we still have. I think we still have one tied up. Arthas, what's going on with the bugbears?
He's dead. He's dead. Hordle got a little ahead of himself. He's dead.
You're my heroes. Bugbear's not kind to Droop.
We're kind people.
We will get you out of here, back to your home or wherever your home is.
No, don't send me home. Droop not like home.
Arthas!
Yeah, Hordle.
We can help you.
Watcher, I'll be back. Hordle's calling me. I just go walking down the hallway.
We can all co-locate to make this easier.
Yeah, that would be. Hordle would move back.
Which room? Okay, this room? All right.
Yeah, I'll move back to them.
Okay, fair
okay.
enough.
You guys see Hordle walk in, and he's covered in just matter. Just red matter everywhere, holding 2 morning stars.
Droop's starting to worry again.
I go, Arthas goes, Hordle, this is Group. This is Hordle.
Droop, my name is Droop.
Oh, with a D.
With a, yeah.
Like, drop with an extra O?
I don't know. Just Droop.
Close enough. Can you get to Cragmaw Castle?
Why would I want to go there?
Because we need to go there.
We do?
Yes.
Okay.
Cragmaw Castle have King Grawl.
King who?
King Grawl. King Grawl not nice.
Who is he?
King Grawl in charge of Cragmaw Tribe.
And he would be, Bugbear?
Bad. Very bad.
Bugbear?
Bugbear.
We'll kill him too.
Have you been there?
No, but I heard stories from Clarg. Clarg beat goblins. Goblins don't like Clarg.
Clark's dead.
Yeah. All right, well, that's good news, I guess.
Do you know how to get to the castle at least?
Droop never been to Cragmaw Castle. I just know that it's that direction.
Hordle pulls out the map that he got from Gundren. Just like regular town map, not the special map. He goes, point it out.
It's not on this
We're
paper.
here.
Well,
So-
no, we're here.
Oh my god. This is Phandalin. Hordle points. That's our city right now.
Yeah, well,
How do we get to Cragmaw Castle? Trace your finger.
well, Droop don't know. Droop can kind of go walk in a direction, but Droop not good with words and pictures.
Which direction?
Well, Droop would need to go outside.
Sounds like we're leaving.
Hordle storms away.
You can tell the intelligence of this individual is not that great.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Watcher, can you take care of him like you do with the animals, and just kind of bring him along with us? And I guess we got to take him outside. Seems like he's been in this room for a while.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so let's just start walking. I want to go
clear.
back and look. I want to go back and look at the eye patch that guy was wearing. It looked fancy.
Fair. We should clear everything. Set it ablaze when we leave.
Okay.
Kind of our trademark now.
So as we walk out of the room and walk past Bugbear number 1, I just shoot a fireball at it.
Hang on, any caveats to this? Because you guys were talking about setting this place ablaze, and I think, Watcher, you were talking about the magic that was emanating from the crevice. I'm not so sure if you guys remember this conversation during the last session.
Watcher.
A little bit. I mean, we can set this ablaze, but isn't there a building above us? Castle? What else would... If we light this area on fire, what damage does it do to whatever's above us?
Fine, just clear it out. Make sure it's empty. Get the rats out, if you will.
Just
Not
burn the
actual,
bodies.
not actual rats, Watcher, but you know, the other Redbrands. Let's make sure that they don't come back. We clear every corner. Everybody's dead.
I think we've already done that. Unless there's more near the entrance when we leave.
If we see anywhere else, we check it out first and clear it.
Sounds good. So
Sorry, I muted. There is one passageway, but to save time, there's nothing there.
Okay, that's
It just
'cause I
leads.
wasn't
It just
thinking about
leads
that.
to another secret door. That's it.
Okay.
So
Does
try
the se-
and-
is there
And-
anything... Can
Oh, okay,
Arthas
got
do
it.
before we leave the room? Like, do a quick
Yeah,
search
check
of the room
them.
that we're in with Droop?
Yeah, let's switch.
Yeah,
check the bodies.
Droop doesn't have much. You can tell that the Bugbear
No,
is probably...
the room that Droop was in. That room.
Yeah.
Okay.
This room right down here to the
Yeah,
south.
the one we're in now, yeah.
Yeah. This room doesn't have much, but you can definitely tell that the Bugbears like pretty much dwelled in this area. You can see that Droop was not taken care of by the Bugbears, and the Bugbears like beat Droop up pretty bad. On the Bugbears, I can do a total collection. There
let's
is
do it after.
there's 46 silver pieces. And then the eye patch with the precious gemstones is roughly worth 50 gold pieces for the gemstones. He also has a set of keys, 5 keys. Very similar to the one that you have, Arthas. I think, or Hordal. One of you took the key set.
Yeah, the key ring.
Do you have that, Hordal?
More keys.
That's it? That's everything?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what do you say we start walking back to the entrance?
I wonder what's above, too.
Well, I don't think we can get there from here. We'd have to go to the front door outside.
You guys exiting with Droop?
Yeah.
All right. Droop's like,
As we're walking, I just turn to Hordal as we're walking out, and I go, "Now don't freak out." And I just go, and I just change into normal Arthas.
Still can't get used to it.
And I just leave.
We need to talk about this more later.
I
Get the
leave
fuck out of here.
the robe that I took from Glasstaff. I leave that behind, but I keep the Glasstaff.
gotcha.
Hordal grabs the robe.
You want his robe?
Evidence. We have to bring evidence. They
I
might
have
want
his
the
fucking
staff,
staff.
but they might want to keep the staff. If we show the robe instead, maybe they can keep that, and you keep your staff.
Whatever. Okie dokie.
It's loot. Keep it. We sell it. We burn it. Whatever we want.
Sounds good.
God, Droop's like, sunlight. Haven't seen sunlight. Droop like you, Watcher. You're kind of Droop.
Where would you like to go now that you're free?
Droop would like to stay with you. Droop like Watcher.
Looks like he made a friend, Hordal.
Cragnaw's kind of Droop. And he lifts up and he shows you. They tried to file Droop's tooth. Too much pain. Droop back out. Droop not like filed tooth. He's got like one of his tooth is like filed on the side. He knows the Cragmaw Tribe, and typically the Cragmaws all have like the sharp teeth. Cragmaw Tribe send Droop away. Send Droop here to I guess get beat up by bugbears. Droop don't like bugbears.
Oh, you won't have to face the bugbears again.
Droop like Watcher. Okay. What?
So we want to head back to town. Should we rest up and before we make our next step? Should we go talk to Sildar and let him know what we did here?
We should go to the miners' exchange first. Or Sildar. Sildar first, then miners' exchange.
We should check with Sildar to see if the town is settled down after our tavern fight.
And I should change back into my other form so I don't spook anybody. And I just whoop, change back into my Fabio-esque look.
Fabio. Fabio. And you guys,
It's me.
can someone just at least trace me the route in which you would like to go?
So just go down the street. I don't know about you guys.
I was gonna say, Watcher would start heading in the way they came, which is I think between some of the buildings, like in the foliage. And then look at Arthas. Like, Arthas, if you want to go that way, maybe we should lie low.
I'll follow you guys. And I'm not also when I'm making my shape changes, I haven't said anything to Droop, so I don't know if he's getting freaked out seeing me completely change form twice.
You look at Droop, and Droop seems to be a little bit mesmerized by Watcher. Not so much that like he's infatuated with you. It's just you express, and you can tell you express a level of kindness that Droop is not used to.
Got it.
Which is sad. Poor Droop. So you guys are going back. Are you trying to go into that one tunnel? And are you trying to be stealthy?
I think we go in the one that we left out of. Okay.
I need a stealth check from one of you, and it can be with advantage.
I can do it.
Oh. You don't even have to roll. Apparently,
17?
This is crazy. I think I rolled 4 1s so far.
Wow.
And that die that I had, 1. I have 1 hot die and 1 die that just absolutely sucks. Good for the players. Okay, you guys find it, and you notice there's no attention as you guys find your way back into that nice little tunnel that leads up into that storage area. Oh, I gotta change the music. I'm sorry. That leads into the little storage area where all the food was kept. As you guys come through, you notice that little door that Harbin has, which seems to be strange, but not only is it a storage place for food, but it's also an escape route for Harbin. Did you guys open that door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as you guys come in, you notice some people turn and look at you. Harbin's there.
Hello!
Grista is there. Sildar is there. Myrna and Nars are there. Grista was the owner of the Sleeping Giant. Myrna and Nars were the ones that you freed. Sildar, hopefully you guys know Sildar by now, and Harbin is the town master. Sildar just looks at you. Oh, please tell me you've got good news.
How does this look? And I just start spinning around the Glasstaff in the air.
It looks fragile. Like, be a little careful with that.
No, it's pretty good. And I just start tacking on stuff.
Now you notice it's pretty lightweight now that you've had a little bit more time. Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me as you're looking at it.
And that is not going to do shit. A 4.
A 4. All right. You're too caught up on, like, as you move it around and showing it off. It is very light, right? But you feel a sense of protection when you're holding this staff. It's almost like something is making you feel a little bit more nimble, if you will. And when you recall what Glasstaff did with it, right?
That shield with it.
Yeah. But like it also has another inherent ability that you can feel is almost like a passive ability on it. But also you're a little too caught up. No, it's a good passive ability. if you were to get hit, well, whatever. You gotta identify that object. But you're a little too caught up with the way that the light hits the glass staff. It does this nice little illuminescent, if you will, and you can kind of see around it a little bit of the color spectrum that's like very close to it. It's a really nice staff. Sildar just looks at you and goes, "Oh, well, okay, so you've got a staff. Is that Glasstaff's?"
It's Glasstaff's Glasstaff.
Well, where is Glasstaff? Oh my god, a goblin!
Oh, that's just true. Don't worry about it. That's just true.
What do you mean
He's
it's just
Watcher's
Droop?
friend.
He's Watcher's pet.
You can see Droop. Oh no!
Who's talking? Is it Sildar talking, by the way?
Yeah, Sildar's talking.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
You can see that Harbin's kind of like sitting behind him, and he's letting Sildar do all the talking. You can see that
Glasstaff
Harbin seems a little nervous, and you can hear him be like, "Oh, great, they brought a goblin. Oh man."
Glasstaff is he's no more.
What do you mean he's no more? Did you
Hold
kill
on,
him?
show him the cloak.
Hordal takes the robe out of his pack and throws it to Sildar, and then afterward he takes the red bandana that he has around his arm
Yeah.
and rips it off and just starts cleaning his morning stars.
So he's dead.
That's what no more means. Yes.
Oh, fair enough. Who was he?
And the good question.
Leader of the Redbrands.
Mysterious
What we got
human.
out of it.
Well, we know that, but did you find anything else?
Papers.
Bugbears.
We found out where Gundren is.
Well, that's great news.
Yes and no.
What do you mean, yes and no?
To the north, Cragmaw Castle.
Well, I mean, that doesn't really help us that much, but there are multiple ruins up to the north. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. But that doesn't really narrow it down.
I tried.
What type of notes did you find?
Notes about finds, resources, basically everything that was people who were abducted or had their riches stolen or their finds stolen, all the mines nearby.
Oh, well, that's
Everything
perfect.
was there.
Redbrands were into racketeering. That only makes sense.
Yeah, they won't be doing much to that anymore. We killed most of them.
Did you find any other notes? And you remember the one note that you found that had the black spiders.
The black spider on it, right?
Yeah.
Hordal walks up to Sildar and hands him the note with the black spider on it.
Yeah, what? What? Wait, what? What? Wait. I'm confused. Did you guys find Iarno Elbrick? What is this?
It's a note.
Yeah, it's a note titled to Lord Albrecht.
Aye. And it was on the Glasstaff. I have a suspicion.
Wait. What did the Glasstaff look like? And then one of you can
Arthas?
give a description. He's got like the beard and stuff.
Sildar,
You-
we have an idea for this. Is there a private room?
Well, yes. Harbin, stay here.
Just us.
Yes, fair. Fair enough.
Hordal winks at Arthas.
I just smile.
All of you are in the room. He's like, I can't believe this. I was sitting here to find Iarno Elbrick. And he left like 2 months ago. He was a member of the Lord's Alliance. That's the reason I'm here.
Apparently not anymore. Arthas, do your thing. Sildar,
Don't freak out.
be careful.
Don't
it's fine.
freak out.
Well, what are you...
All right.
You ready?
He's gonna show you.
You
what
want to know
Glasstaff
what he
looked
looks like? And I just turn around, and then I turn back around. And I'm Glasstaff. Dun dun dun!
Well, that's fair enough. That's him. But what did you do with the body?
We left it. Hid it in a
Oh,
secret
you weren't
passage.
freaked out by that?
Yeah, I'm used to magic. Being a member of the Lord's Alliance, you deal with plenty of wizards, Arthas. I realized illusions are illusions, and...
Well, this ain't no magic. And as he says that, I just change back into normal Arthas.
Well, I mean... I guess, sure. If
It's a
it's
lifestyle, brother.
If
It's
it's
a
not...
lifestyle.
Well, then what is it if it isn't magic?
It's me. It's in my genes. It's in my blood.
Wait, are you... Wait, what?
Did you turn to, like,
I'm
grayish Arthas?
Yeah,
No,
I'm
like-
my...
Oh, you're Grayish or Fabio?
Yeah, not Fabio. I turned into normal Arthas.
Well, I mean...
When he
okay.
said he wasn't freaked out.
I mean, that's a little awkward, but okay. Nonetheless, why the charade, however you want to pronounce that.
Charada.
You know, just so people don't judge me. And I look at Hordal.
A little. I suppose I haven't read enough books, but this is concerning. If that means that Lord Elbrick was Glasstaff, then apparently the Lord's Alliance seems to have been infiltrated. The Black Spider. Cligharg. Wait. The goblins kept saying Cligharg, which meant spider. Who is this spider?
I don't know. The Bugbears wanted to take us to him.
Hordal sighs heavily. I almost had it. We had a Bugbear captured. I was getting information. He told me about Cragmaw Castle. I was to the north. And I asked him about the Black Spider. And then... I didn't do anything, I swear. He just started foaming and convulsing at the mouth. He had a bite on his arm. I couldn't see anything, though, but I was ready for it.
Oh, is that what happened? I just thought you killed him.
No, I told you. If you break a neck, it's blood, not foam.
I
I've
just
done
thought
it
you had
tens of
special
thousands of
skills.
times.
So, who is this spider?
We don't know.
But
And I
everybody
know
we've
what a
talked to
spider
fears
is,
them.
but I don't know who this one is.
Everybody we've talked to fears them. Whoever they are. Said they have power beyond death.
Power beyond death? That's a weird statement to make, perhaps. I would, should I call for help from the Lord's Alliance? I must at least let them know they've been infiltrated, but perhaps,
I don't know about that. Maybe we just keep this between us for now until we get more answers.
well, just between us, Ophelia has been telling stories about what she considers to be a lizard. Harbin's too stupid to figure it out, but got a funny feeling that the talks of Venom Fang may not be kept here long, but I can't believe the Lord's Alliance may have been infiltrated.
Is there anyone you trust there?
Well, I trusted Iarno, and clearly that is not the case. Seems like trust even here is a little shaky. I've tried my best to kind of mold things over. The only issue, too, is some of these Redbrands that you guys killed and burnt their bodies. Is they do happen to be sons of some of the families here, and fortunately some of them didn't take too kind for it, but some stood up for you, and having Myrna told us all these weird stories as well. Did you at least find Thel?
The Woodcarver?
Yes.
Glasstaff killed him.
I'll be damned.
He was part of the Redbrands,
What?
and he wanted to leave. And I guess no one deserts the Redbrands. That's why we had to take him out.
This doesn't make sense. I don't know why Iarno would be so cold.
He was quite cold. His body's cold too now. Well, it was hot first, and then it got cold.
What do you mean it was hot?
Arthas.
Fire.
Oh boy.
Kind of our trademark now, Sildar. Sorry.
I know.
You can always
but
go
that-
to the manor and look it out, just check it out yourself. No one was there. When we left, it was just dead bodies. I mean, we cleaned it out. The lower
Well, we
level.
cleaned the
We didn't go to the
basement,
upper
yes.
level.
There was
Doors
also
were
a
too
weird.
big.
They had a weird creature.
A weird creature.
They called it a Nothi. What the bugbears said. One eye, super creepy.
Gets into your head.
I don't know what a Nothi is. Nothic was the actual term, and if you want to say
Nothic.
that, that's fine.
Yeah.
Still doesn't remember. Okay, well, perhaps I can just, I guess, rummage up some men. Gundren seems to be very important, though. We need to figure this out. Is it
Want to
safe
see
to
what a
go
Nothic
back?
looks like?
Is it safe to go back to the manor?
I just be careful. There's a couple traps here, and hands them a slip of paper with the code word to deactivate the skeletons.
Illifarn. That's an old elven tribe. Pretty much civilization that used to be in Faerun.
We think they built that place, right? Hordal?
I Watcher felt some things there, right, Watcher?
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we should come with you, even if you take men. There's a chasm with a strong magical power that I don't know enough about, but I fear it could have unintended consequences if you go near it or trigger it. It might be best for us to go in for exactly what you need and leave, and if possible,
Well,
burn down the whole building or destroy the whole building to cover the chasm.
well, if there's a magical essence, it's probably not best to burn down the building. I unfortunately, my knowledge of magic seems to be very little. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's why Iarno is there. He is a wizard after all. Maybe he was trying to do something. Maybe.
He said we had a chat. He said he was trying to protect and build up Phandalin from whatever is to come. He was amassing an army of these Redbrands. He wanted to make it a safer place, but clearly was going about it the wrong way.
So that is.
Glasstaff planned to use the bugbears to kind of terrorize the town.
He kept him on hold. The bugbears wanted to come, but Glasstaff kept pushing them off.
And this black spider wanted us three. And he points to Arthas, Hordal, and Watcher. Said, I guess the bugbear and Glasstaff were instructed to capture us.
Wait, I'm confused. You said that the bugbears were supposed to terrorize Phandalin, but Glasstaff held them back, but all of them worked for the Black Spider? Ugh,
Seems so.
this is confusing nonetheless. Unfortunately,
Yeah, we tried to figure it out without success.
I may have to talk to the Lord's Alliance in order to get a magic user here. If the three of you did not know what this chasm under the manor is, unfortunately we would need a more adept historian or magic user in order to at least investigate it. I can pay a miner and watch the entrance to it. At least we can hold off. If you three don't know what it is, unfortunately me going there will not be able to solve it. I need help.
Aye. We need someone
Sounds
who knows
like-
magic.
Yeah. Can't hurt.
Oh,
Get
that's-
someone you trust.
Well, I'll try my best. Now, Gundren. Where is Gundren? You said some sort of castle.
Cragmaw Castle. All we got is to the north.
Well, yeah,
Hey.
there.
Speaking of that, Droop, what direction would you walk? You're outside now.
Well, Droop typically not in Phandalin because of humans, but if I was to leave, the hideout, I would take off behind it and just go that way, away from some of the trees. And you notice, too, the direction, you kind of put two and two together, and it seems like a northern direction. So that just looks and goes, well, that kind of narrows it down a little bit. I mean, there's no place known as Cragmaw Castle, but I'm assuming that's what they named it. I could perhaps work with Harbin in order to figure out old castles that are in the area, some ruins, perhaps.
That'd be helpful. So, Lord's Alliance, talk with Harbin, figure out the castles. I don't know about
Have a
these two,
drink.
but I could use a rest.
I do apologize, but I met with Toblin. Toblin seems a little anxious with us staying there. Just due to saving face. To be
What?
fair, I can't blame him.
Why?
Well, Toblin is a businessman, and he's worried about the Stonehill Inn.
Well, why would he be worried? We'd be there to protect it.
Well, he's just more worried perception-wise. He constantly thinks that the Stonehill Inn is going to plummet, and he doesn't know how this is going to play out. The good news is, Grista seemed a little concerned for you three, and talked about how you potentially saved her life. It's not much, but she actually welcomed us into the Sleeping Giant, at least to stay away from the public eye for a while. And to be fair, with what you did, I don't think she's getting any business relatively soon, so I've got
That
coin to
sounds
spend.
wonderful! Hold on.
There are a few. I'll work with Harbin, but he seems to be a little bit more cocky than usual, and I think it's because you guys may have eliminated the Redbrands. Needless to say, I don't
wanna
really
go visit my
trust
friend
Harbin.
Toblin.
I would
Toblin's
suggest
a nice guy.
Toblin is a nervous wreck. A very nervous wreck.
He needs a drink.
Oh, perhaps. But I would
I
advise...
bet all those people out in the main area wondered where we all went.
Yes, but let's at least let the news spread around first.
We've got to check in anyway. The Miners' Exchange.
Fair
We're looking
enough.
for some papers.
There's Myrna and Nars that are very curious in regards to Thel, so...
We'll bring them along.
Well, they do have a house, just break the news however you see fit.
Aye.
And I assume Droop will be accompanying you, which I don't think Grista will mind at all. She doesn't really have a choice. He kind of gives you a wink.
Ooh, Watcher. Droop could help Krista.
He
Give
can
him a
like clean the
job.
bar.
Then we won't have to burn bodies when we kill people in there. It's perfect.
He can bring us drinks.
There's no flaws in this plan.
If that's what Droop wants, then I'm fine with that.
Wait, Droop get potentially paid for doing something?
That's what a job is.
Silly humans. Goblin jobs, you don't get paid. You just don't get eaten.
Sounds more like chores.
Troop like you. Okay. Sildar just opens the door and he's like, I will contact members of the Lord's Alliance. We do have a way of communicating, a way in which apparently Arno Albrecht didn't reciprocate back to us, but I'll be able to make that happen. Wizards are relatively fast, so give it a day. They have their ways, nonetheless.
Perfect. That's just enough time to do the other errands.
Well, then I leave this up to you. And he points his hand towards Myrna and Nars, and you can see that Nars is in front of Myrna, and Myrna's like holding on to Nars, and it's like, you can see a concerned face on Myrna.
Hordal will walk up to Myrna and just be like, let's get you two home. We'll talk on the way.
Okay, is it good news or at least bad news? At least let me prepare.
Hordal just kind of hangs his head and shakes. Antlers down.
Why, well, do you want to walk there and with these individuals, or do you want me to go wherever you are? I know there's some concern.
You have a friend in the Miners Exchange, yes?
Do I have a friend? Well, I know the Miners Exchange. Yeah.
Why don't we get you home? Would you rather walk alone?
Well, I'm more concerned about you three, at least Sildar said.
No need to worry about us, ma'am.
Well, he's worried about perceptions. Apparently, there's been some bad stuff that happened within the town, and maybe not everyone likes you, but I assure you, I can spread the word about your great deeds. If you just give us time, Grista and myself, like out in town, we may be able to persuade things, and I'm sure that you helped others. And then with the death of Glasstaff, perhaps if, like, I tell you, the town's gonna love you. You just gotta give it time. Like,
We'll take the back way. We'll walk with you. Maybe they won't see us. We'll take the rear exit. We won't go through the main square. We'll get you home. We'll talk there.
okay, so bringing her to the woodworker's house?
Yeah.
Okay.
When
Everyone
we
in
came
agreement?
out of the when we came out of the room, I came out in my Fabio form.
Yeah, that's
by
fine.
the way.
I got you. Everyone in agreement?
Yep.
Okay. How are you guys bringing her? Are you just meandering through the town, or are you... I mean, it's a short trip.
Yeah, I would leave out the back door there and kind of go to the back of there. So we only have to cross one real street.
Okay, is Droop with you?
Yeah, Watcher would just be ushering Droop along.
Okay. One of you just go ahead and make a quick stealth check for me.
Got it.
I got what is that? 13.
You can do it with
13.
advantage. You can do it with advantage. But a 13 passes.
19.
This one die is like bad. But I singled it out, so watch out. Alright, you guys go, and like Myrna just points to a back door, and you all go in. And Myrna just kind of looks around. Well, things don't seem to be displaced around here. That's relatively good. But Nars, why don't you go play with your toys and let me talk to these 4, if he wishes to talk with me. Yes.
Real quick,
can
Nars.
go play with him.
Hordal will go over to Nars and
Nars is
kind of
like,
kneel
"Yeah?"
down. And Hordal grabs out of his pocket the red bandana that he had tied around his arm.
The one that you wiped your Morning Star of blood off of?
Yep. And Hordal goes, "Here, kid. Hang on to this."
Go ahead and just roll a d20 and tell me what you got.
10.
It just like looks at you, and then Myrna sees it and it's like, "What are you doing?" And grabs it away from. Go wash your hands, Nars.
Trying to give him a memento.
It's covered in blood.
It's red.
Wait, why would you give him a memento of the people who kidnapped us?
Wardall hangs his head and goes, because Thel used to work for them too.
What?
Aye.
Fel would never make a...
Glasstaff told me.
Make a persuasion.
Glasstaff told me.
Yep.
Oh god,
Ooh.
persuasion.
It's a guy.
Nat 20!
3.
But even with the nat 20, persuasion
Goes
is
down,
a
right?
19.
19. Yeah, it's okay. Just like, oh my god. Are you telling me Thel worked for the people who kidnapped us? What?
So
Thel
he
was a
used to.
Redbrand?
He was. And
Oh
then
my
he tried
God.
to leave it. Hang on. Myrna, breathe.
I'm trying. I'm
He
trying.
tried to leave. He tried to leave. And the Glasstaff does not allow deserters.
But what evil did he do? Before he tried to
Don't know.
leave, do you know?
Seemed like he didn't like what was happening. Seemed
Oh,
like
man.
he still had a good conscience.
So you rescued me from the people that Thel used to work for but tried to desert.
Yes,
Oh. Who else knows this?
just us.
Are you sure no one else knows?
Didn't tell another person.
Well, did you kill all of the Redbrands? Are they all dead?
Everyone we saw.
Oh, you saw. What about those that you didn't see?
There was no corners left unturned in the hideout.
Well,
Is this
we're the
true?
guys that went to the front of the drunk
So some
one
escaped.
We would have seen those guys, I'm sure.
on the way out. Well, they might have
Walker told him to go outside and look for.
Yeah, they might.
Well,
Oh my
Wardall
God.
forgot about that.
Oh my god. Nars, start packing your stuff. We gotta leave Phandalin.
You could just
I'm sorry.
go and
We
find
gotta
them.
get going. We gotta go somewhere else.
You could stay at the Sleeping Giant with us for the time being.
I don't know. I think if I just go to my parents, that'll be best. A word is gonna spread about the Redbrands. and let alone, we escaped from there. They could be after us. Whatever's left, you said. Who knows who they are? I saw some faces there when I was imprisoned. We're losing time. Nars, start packing. You 3, you must go. 4, sorry. Goblin, I forgot. Thank you at least for what you did, but I'm worried for my own safety and we must leave.
Wait. Calm down. Give us a minute.
There is no common
And
down.
Arthas walks over to the window, like a window at the front, and looks out the window. But as I'm walking over with my back to her, I change my face to look like hers, to look outside. Do I see anything?
Roll a perception
In case-
check?
In case anyone's looking in at her, like any of the Redbrands.
Any of the Redbrands?
Yeah, if anyone was, she thinks people are coming to get her.
The Redbrands that you saw are dead.
No, the ones that left. There was ones that left.
George was still there. Oh yeah, the other guy?
There were like 2.
The
I
other guy
thought.
who showed
3.
up with George?
2 or 3, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Kemp sent one more out. One came back and Kemp sent him out.
Yeah, but that was the other guy who showed up with George.
Oh, okay.
So you know how there
okay.
were 2 up there?
Mhm.
So I'm pretty
Then
sure
never
you
mind.
guys only saw
Rewind.
2. And
Keep
then
freaking
yes,
out, Myrna.
Watcher, you did send one out and away.
Yep.
Yep.
Never mind.
So the
Let him
ones
keep
that
freaking
you
out.
saw, Arthas, like all of them are dead except that one. And then what did you get for a perception check?
Oh, I rolled a 11.
An 11? Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no. Wow, that's the high one. That one was a 20.
So I turned back around.
You do see the
and,
lion shield coster is still there. The doors are open. You can tell that Myrna is like dead set on leaving. And she is even like starting to like bag things up.
Would you like us to help you get out of town? Like, we can see you out.
No. Most people don't even know we're here because we left there and it just came straight to the town master's hall. And I fear we're losing time. We need to get out of here now. But I can't thank you at least enough for saving us, because the slavery would have just been bad. But we need to go.
Hey, I think we're getting kicked out, guys.
You get that impression.
So, where you want me to go out the front door? You want to leave and just go across the street?
Gotta go to the miners' exchange. Let's go out the back. Avoid the streets as best we can. Myrna,
Okay.
good luck.
Yes, go. We'll be fine. I promise you. We just need to get out of Phandelver.
Where are you heading?
We're gonna head to Neverwinter.
Aye. Those roads should be safe enough. Be careful.
Arthas just takes off. See
You
ya.
too. See you.
Just moving on. What about you guys?
Yeah, Hordal's just solemnly walking out. He's like, fuck that
Arthas
one
is
up.
like, on to the next house. Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Like trick or
Hordal's
treating.
just hanging my head, and he's just like, fuck that one up. It's hard to lose family.
It's okay.
Her
though.
husband fucked it up.
It's okay though.
It's hard.
You were
It's hard
just
to lose family.
Yeah, you just delivering the message.
You guys see Hordal's like really solemn though.
Droop is still in tow.
Yeah, watches that Droop. You know, if Droop wasn't paying attention when we all left, Watcher would have literally scooped him up.
Oh, Droop is like on your heels, Watcher. Droop is like on your heels. Alright, where to now?
Hey, Watcher, you should get a little backpack made, and maybe Droop could, you could carry him.
Well, Droop can walk.
And I don't know how long you guys want to go, but we are at 10:18. Can you make it to 10:30?
I can. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I got no school tomorrow.
We will. Okay.
Yeah.
So the
just walk right
question
to the miners'
is, where would you like to go from here?
We're in a miners exchange, right, Hordal? Front door? I think it's the only door we know.
Yeah.
Should,
All right, let's go.
Should we rest before we possibly run into any folks from the town who are unhappy with us?
We gotta go
We
all the way
should
back to
give-
the sleeping giant if we're gonna do that.
We should give the people back their rights. Let's go to the exchange. These folk work hard to find things for their families. They deserve what's right.
Sounds good to me. I just keep walking.
Plus, there
What?
was a reward.
Let's go. Let's keep walking.
Okay, which way
Door-
are you
doors
going?
open.
Which way are you going?
We came out the back here, right?
Yep, Phandelver's Miners Exchange only has that one door in the front.
Arthas is just gonna go.
Yeah, I don't
Just
really
go
have a
front door.
choice.
Okay.
Yeah. Door open? Is the door open or closed?
The door is open. As you guys walk, you notice you are gaining some attention, and people are looking at you, and some of them are like, wait, are those the three that had that incident over? Is that a goblin?
And I'm just waving. I'm like,
what?
hey, how you doing? Hey.
Somebody should go tell Harbin. And there's like a lot of weird concern, and some people are even like pulling out like a hammer and stuff like that. Hi, Phandelin's Minor Exchange. The door is open.
Walking in.
Arthas just walks right in and goes, "Hello!"
Ah,
Every
yeah.
time.
Every time.
So good.
Sorry, I forgot her name, and of course I would do that.
forgot it
Grizz,
too.
Grizz, it's like Grizzling.
It's
Griswold?
so
Where did
Krista
I-
is sleeping giant.
No, Grista's sleeping giant. It's not her. Oh my. Where did? Is this it? Yeah, here we go. Thank you. I got it. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. Alright.
Helia.
Halia Thornton. Yep. You
Thortek.
see her. She's still wearing her glasses and her pants, and yep, her hands are still covered in that lovely coal. And she just looks and she's like, Arthas, the one with the calloused hands. So, what can I do for you? Wait, Goblin? And you notice she's
fine.
like,
No, that's Hordal.
Fuck you, Arthas. Arthas.
what do you mean the Goblin's fine?
It's Watcher's pet.
Wait, a pet?
Aye, like a dog.
I roll a persuasion check. Ooh.
17.
17 goes
Hey!
to you.
I rolled an 18 on the dice and it's -1.
We'll make sure you at least keep him on a leash, or at least someone near him. Yeah, you do know that there's been goblins from the Cragmaw Tribe that have been accosting some of the wagons. Even
Yes.
even Lanine's
we-
been talking about it.
We
killed
took
some.
care of that.
Yeah,
Well,
I
some
doubt
of
you
it.
took
Go
care of
over
all
this
the
with me.
goblins. But nonetheless, at least keep him in check and keep him in the corner.
He's
Aye.
fine. He's fine.
He's
Speaking of keeping
fine.
things, and Hordal reaches in his pack and pulls out the ledger and puts it on the thing.
Ah, she quickly thumbs through it. Well, I'll be damned. You didn't. Did you?
Aye. And
Oh,
look at what he's got. Points to Arthas.
what do you have, Arthas?
Nice set of calloused hands.
Well, I think we already established that. I mean, did you at least put them to more work or no?
Hell yeah! And I hold up the Glasstaff.
I told you he probably had a Glasstaff.
Yeah,
So you took care of him.
Aye.
we all did.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. And she starts like thumbing through. She's like, oh man, you see this? And she starts pointing. Some of these people found some of the greatest finds here. And look. And she even pulls up her ledger. She's like, some of them no longer came back, but they've got them right here. This is perfect.
Are they crossed off?
Yeah, like every once in a while, some
Yeah.
names are crossed off.
Names that are crossed off were taken care of by Blackstaff.
Blackstaff.
Or
Glasstaff.
Glasstaff.
Yeah.
Black glass. I don't know.
Look at
Hold
that.
on.
What,
guy.
what's,
You
wasn't
already
there a
took
bag
care of him,
uh,
that you can't even remember his name. Well,
a
a
bag of
deal's a
gems
deal, nonetheless.
also?
Deal's
Maybe
a
there was
deal.
something to her.
Oh, you've got precious gems for me, perhaps?
Yeah,
Put that bag.
have 'em, Arthas.
Ah,
Bag out. It's a wide
Ooh.
variety.
Well,
Haven't even gone through it yet.
fair enough. And she just counts them real fast, and she's like, I can easily make the exchange for this. And she annotate, would you like to exchange them?
Hordal, Watcher. Any
Not
of you
mine.
want these?
I can
or
tell you,
want
I don't
gold?
think any of you use anything. But
Then
I'll-
yes, I will.
I'll send that to you. Oh, fair enough. Here you go. Here's payment, and I've got you logged in the book. But this is fantastic, and
What was the payment?
I am. I'll tell you right once I look at it
Okay.
again. But nonetheless, I did tell you that I would give you each 100 gold pieces if you took care of Glasstaff and gave me the documents that he had.
Aye.
And this is exactly what I was looking for. So, I'm not paying the goblin.
No. It's
What?
not part of the deal.
Fair enough. 100 gold pieces per.
Come on, give him a gold.
And she
He
puts
was beaten
out.
up by bugbears.
Well, then you can
You
give
give
him
him
the
one of
gold.
yours.
I'm gonna give him 10. And I give Droop 10 gold.
Aw.
So I take I'll take 90.
Droop's like a king. She just looks at you. I'd be careful walking around with a goblin here. I don't know what you think, but a lot of people don't like goblins.
People don't seem to like us too, it sounds like.
Well, it seems like you have some people on your side. You've definitely got my sway in this. I know Lenine talks about you pretty well. Hopefully there's others that you have swayed it over.
I.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't like the, was that the burning of the bodies?
In retrospect, it was kind of a bad idea.
Never.
Well, I suggest
people.
you at least lay
You what?
low for a little bit. Well, we do have a thing called law and order, believe it or not. Like, yeah, and I understand self-defense is one thing. Don't get me wrong, I am all about self-defense. If someone tries to kill you, you have all right to kill them. But sometimes you can take things a little bit too far.
Not our fault that they tried to kill us. We
Aye,
killed
but
them.
That's
They
not
fell
what
on
I'm
a
saying,
fireball.
Arthas. I'm just saying a public display of, burning bodies doesn't seem to go over too well.
We just saved the spot in the graveyard.
Well, that's the issue, is they were family to people in Phandelver.
It was a bonehead move. Whatever. We
Yeah,
get it.
It's okay. Some of those family, unfortunately, even some left, but knowing that their family members were part of the Redbrands, but nonetheless...
Speaking of, Myrna and the kid are back, but they're leaving.
So they're
Wait.
gone.
You rescued Myrna and Nars?
Aye. You
Well,
said
that's
you cared for
fantastic.
them, right?
Well, I mean, they're just they're not really miners. I prefer miners, because that's how I make my money. I know Lenine cared a lot for them, but why are they leaving then? You just got them out. Tragic? Maybe too much to take?
Need family. They're going to see family.
Well, fair enough. Well, yeah, what about her husband? Belle.
He didn't make
Couldn't
it
find
over.
them.
Seems like those
Three different responses.
Seems like those Redbrands had it out for him, nonetheless. Well, safe travels, and if I were you, I'd probably keep that goblin close.
Aye. Thanks again.
Oh, thank you. You really helped us out.
I hope to see those people get what they deserve from the ledger.
Yeah, we will try
Get their
our
fines
best.
back.
We will try our best, nonetheless. Thank you
Good
so
to
much.
hear.
And keep working
where
on those
to now?
callous hands, Arthas.
You got it.
Where to next?
So now does
We
Sleepy
should-
Giant?
We should go hide now. And then maybe things will blow over, then we can go sell some loot at the Lion Shield. Maybe tomorrow. I could use a rest though.
So do we want to do the back way, or I'm fine walking in the street?
Back way.
Okay.
Seems we pissed off a lot of people.
Okay. You guys go the back way. I'm not going to let you roll because we're coming upon that time. But you go into the sleeping giant, and Gris is like, well, I saw you alive, and I'm grateful for it. But nonetheless, I made up some cots for you. It's nothing too fancy, but Sildar seemed to help me out a little bit here, and apparently free ale is on the house, even for your goblin friend. Seems like you're going to be my patrons for a little bit here.
Aye,
And we
gotta
found
let
you
it
a
blow
new
over.
employee.
A new employee?
Yeah.
Yes.
If it's okay with Watcher.
Well, Watcher, feel free to work for me. That's fine, although we'll have to discuss wages.
Well, the little guy. Troop.
The little... You see Droop, he's like... Well, I think I'm gonna have to figure this out and figure out where his skills are, nonetheless.
I told
We
him he
shall
was going to
see.
have a job.
Sildar said that he
We'll
would
make
be
it work.
coming. Sildar said that he'd be coming, but fair enough. You guys look a little dirty, and maybe you should clean up a little bit. I can at least run some hot water for you and get you over some nice
Ooh.
beers. I remember what you drank from last time. So, maybe we can turn this thing around and bring the Sleeping Giant back to a nice, fine establishment, or at least turn it into something else. But nonetheless, you guys just take a little rest here.
Hordal opens up his coin purse and pulls out 50 gold.
Oh, Hordal,
hands
my
it.
friend. It's okay. Sildar actually already took care of a lot from the expenses. He told me he's part of that Lord's Alliance group, and, well, apparently they got a lot of money, so...
Just wanted to help you get back on your feet.
Well, I greatly
Arthur-
appreciate that, but I kind of took you guys a little bit more from the first time you guys got beers, so let's just call this one even, huh?
Oh, it was more of a donation, not for the beers.
Well, I mean, the donation, too, is you guys took out the Redbrands. The Redbrands kind of like to hang out here, and if you're sleeping here, you can kind of, like, provide a little bit of security for me, too, so consider it. You pay me 50, I pay you back 50, we're good.
All right, fair enough.
Ha.
Let's drink and rest.
Okay. And what we shall do is we shall end right there. So, well done, players.
Well done,
Definitely-
DM.
Definitely a
Yeah.
good job with the Bugbears. Bugbears are weird crit level, so weird challenge rating, I should say. But you guys did a fantastic job with the spells, so keep that up, and fantastic rolls too. So I can't thank you players enough. I haven't really been watching Twitch or anything like that. I know that we do have Father Assassin that came back. Thank you so much. Rays of Resonance, you're back. We also have Hazimus, C16K. We have myself, Tacky, you're in there. We also have some likes. Tom Doyle, thank you so much, and Heather Oliver. We greatly appreciate it. We also had Mosey12 with a subscription to Tachyur on YouTube. And then we also had a follow on Twitch, Curved Earth, which I greatly appreciate. If you guys love any of the stuff that we're doing, please just come in, watch it. If you're not able to catch it on Facebook or Twitch, we always upload it to YouTube. I am getting better on uploading those videos, so just hang tight with me when it does the ending and the opening screen. I'm getting better, so I'm going to change it. But feel free to subscribe and like and follow and do all that stuff, because it greatly helps us and also builds the community around. I'm working on a Discord page to try to get us all in together, so at least we can talk and get other sessions potentially going if you're interested. I'm also following other people on Twitch as well to kind of build that up. But I can't thank the players enough for doing what they do. The game wouldn't be around without you guys and the decisions that you make, even though they throw me for a loop. But thank you so much for that.
Okay, buddy.
Excellent. Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
I was even like, how did you kill Glasstaff? You hit him with a chromatic orb, which was fire, and I'm like, this couldn't get any like. But it is interesting because we do have multiple elements here, and you can see that the players are juggling a lot. So
Yep.
hats off to you guys, and we will be back again sometime next week. All right, so thank you so much. We appreciate all that you do. Players, I appreciate you greatly. And
We appreciate you.
Yes, thank you, DM.
You're welcome.
Well played as always.
And tune in next week to see what happens. All right. Hello, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed that episode of Autosave Before Entering presents The Lost Mines of Phandelver. My name is Takior. I'm the DM, and if you like the content that we provided, I suggest you go ahead and hit that button down below, which is the subscribe button. We will upload all our videos to YouTube when we're done, and you can also catch us live on Twitch or Facebook. We'll see you there.